After the first trailer for The Batman introduced us to the newest version of Bruce Wayne, played by Robert Pattinson, the second trailer has followed it up to give us an even better look at the upcoming superhero flick, which will release exclusively in theaters on March 4th, 2022. The second trailer continues with the epic scope established by the first, while diving more into the dark, seedy plot. The Riddler is on a killing spree, targeting the elite of Gotham, but it's clear from the way Bruce Wayne is targeted that there's more going on here than meets the eye. It's easy to overlook certain details among all of the action and the budding romance between Bruce and Zoe Kravitz's Selina Kyle. Some of them may prove to be more important than others once the film finally comes out, but for now, here are some extra details you may want to give a second look during your trailer rewatch. At one point in the trailer, the Riddler seemingly taunts Batman, assuring him that he plays an integral role in his reign of carnage. But when Batman asks what role that is, Riddler responds,
"Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were, Bruce Wayne."
Granted, this could be a result of some clever audio editing, but it does sound as if Riddler knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne. This would fit in well with the comics. In the storyline for Hush, Riddler is one of the few villains in Gotham to know Batman's secret identity. The Batman trailer also suggests Bruce Wayne will have a dark night of the soul when revelations come to light. The trailer depicts Bruce and Alfred having a heated conversation about Alfred's years-long deception. Given how Riddler appears to be targeting Gotham's elite class, it would make the most sense for Alfred's secret to somehow factor into Bruce's parents. There's no shortage of clandestine organizations in the comics that seek to make the city a more profitable space, and the most likely culprit for the organization related to Mr. and Mrs. Wayne would be the Court of Owls. That agency was hinted at in the first teaser, and there are definitely enough clues in the recent footage to suggest they could factor into the plot somehow. Then again, it's always possible the Court of Owls will remain on the sidelines to be used for a possible sequel to The Batman. By night, Bruce Wayne gives back to Gotham as its dark protector, Batman. But by day, Bruce Wayne normally gives back to the city in other ways. From the comics to cartoons, Bruce Wayne has been a philanthropist, often hosting charity drives to give back to the city. Batman may be an immediate fix to clean up the streets, but Bruce Wayne aims to invest in long-term solutions to protect the city. It's the latter identity that's seemingly fallen by the wayside, at least according to the latest trailer for The Batman. Mayoral candidate Bella Real tells Bruce,
You really could be doing more for this city. Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
It's in stark contrast to the Bruce Wayne audiences usually know, but it could all be a setup. This is still a young version of Bruce Wayne we're seeing, who's only been Batman for a relatively short period of time. It makes sense given the story will draw influence from Batman Year One, so Bruce is still obviously trying to get a handle on balancing his public and private personas. The marketing materials for The Batman so far have given us good looks at most of the main cast, but Paul Dano, who plays Riddler, hasn't been shown a great deal. There are plenty of shots of him unraveling a roll of duct tape and speaking ominously, but he's always shown with something over his face. Even in the scene in the diner that presumably features Riddler unmasked getting arrested, his face is blocked from view. Is there more to Riddler than meets the eye? Seeing how this version of the Riddler takes some obvious cues from real-life serial killer the Zodiac, perhaps it makes sense for Riddler to have an air of mystery around him too. There's still much we don't know about the upcoming The Batman, and that's just the way many fans would like it. All will be revealed when the movie comes out on March 4th, 2022. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite movies are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.